Hi guys, happy Halloweeny or Samhain or All Souls, All Saints Day, or if you don't celebrate a holiday, how's everybody doing? I'm exhausted. Look at this day we have today. Oh yes, oh yes. So taking my notebook, I'm gonna find a little spot somewhere up here that I can, oh, the sun feels so good. I haven't seen the sun barely. Oh, it's getting windy. Ooh, I don't want to really step in the swamp here. Crap. Anyways, I've been working, and oh, hang on. Hear it, but I don't see it. Interesting. A lot of stuff going on right now. These being the quote-unquote end times and all, end of an age. Just entered solar cycle 25, entered the new Aquarian age, but due to manipulations and things like daylight savings time and the Julian calendar, Gregorian calendar. That's why I always make the joke, like, I think it's 2021. I believe it is. But these days, you never really know. I'm going to take a walk back here really quick, just to see. It's like a scrap something or other here. Maybe there will be somewhere I can sit down and kind of go over some of the things with you guys that are happening. I don't want to get ticks on me or anything. Kind of creeped out. Ooh. If I can find anywhere to donate a tent for me, I could actually put it back here. Have a place to live. That would be amazing. Amazing. I don't really want to sit on that. Nah, I'll find somewhere else. Keep walking. We'll keep walking. So, what I've come to realize is, I touched on it in my video yesterday about the two-way mirrors, two-way technology, transmitting and receiving. And as far as, hold on, noise pollution, like my YouTube platform channel. I'm so tired. Pardon me. Shoot, I should have went the other way because there's not really going to be anywhere to sit down. I'll find somewhere. Getting sidetracked. Sorry about that. Okay. Here, instead of looking at me, take a look. Absolutely gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. Oh, the sun feels so good. I literally worked the whole night through. I'm working on a couple of things. One is with my writing and music, my art. Oh, you know what? I bet I can come back here in this little cut. I hope I don't get trespassed or anything. Excuse me. I just want a little quiet place that's private. I swear, like, what I wouldn't give for privacy at this moment in time. Ooh, look at that. That's a little deep ravine there. Okay, I think I'm going to come over here and just kind of sit down on this thing. And I'm going to brought my notebook because I wanted to go over everything. And as we all know, with Rain Man, I forget a lot. So, let me just get situated for a second. Oh, it's beautiful out today. Like, nice temperature, sun's out. It's beautiful. So, I'll just backtrack for a minute. When I left the place I was staying at with the mold and everything that was going on, and with that many people living there, I rarely got a moment's peace, and I need, like, if it wasn't wintertime, I wouldn't have a problem having a tent and some kind of little hookup in the woods and just, camping, to have privacy. Now I'm staying with my friend. We used to date, but we've been friends, and, we're cool like that now. And, however, it's still like, it's an efficiency, and it's like, I never have any privacy to just work. And then if we're both there at the same time, it's like I always have somebody like right around, like, and I'm trying to concentrate and focus, and I can't because, they're making noise, not saying anything like, I control you and I'm staying at your place and you're being nice enough to let me. I don't mean it like that. I just mean that for me, if I'm not working or being productive or accomplishing anything, I am very, 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 very hard on myself because I hate wasting time. And then it annoys me and aggravates me when I feel like everything's against me, which it is. And I don't have the time or the wherewithal or the resources or the means or the team or the tools or the access to be able to, or the privacy and space of my own to be able to work and just do what I do. And that's all I do is work. That's been the roughest thing, this whole ordeal, since the beginning of my YouTube channel. I was homeless at the time, staying from place to place. Then I got the HUD house, the Section 8 house, for a year, which was hell house. And then I got sick with more gallons and all that, and then evicted last September, and oh God, I just haven't had a moment's peace or a break, or like I feel like I can't win for losing, no matter what I do, no matter how far I've come. I still have a long way to go. I mean, nobody's perfect, but I am a work in progress. I'm nowhere near, health and well-being where I aspire to be. But when I look back 10 years ago, I cut my wrist and tried to kill myself. So it's the 10-year anniversary, and I don't really want to die anymore. I don't think. Then I look back 5 years, and I was pretty depressed and in a codependent relationship and substances, which I still have my issues with that, but I'm not this, and no offense because I used to be one, but I'm not like a junkie that's all strung out, nodding on, my couch or anything. The cannabis and stimulant that I use is so that I can maintain at this point, and it evens me out, and I'm able to focus and concentrate and have the energy and wherewithal to be productive. So back in the day, I used to just drink until, like, I'd get an 18-pack of beer and I'd drink the whole thing, or a bottle of whatever, Jaeger. I had no off switch. And what I've learned throughout this spiritual journey is not only how to set up energetic boundaries and healthy boundaries, but self-discipline and self-control. And, I think that some people take it the wrong way because they hear, like, oh, you take a stimulant, you're on speed. However, if I had gone to a doctor and had a prescription handed to me in a pill form of the exact same chemical compound, that would be acceptable, because there's a stereotype and a stigma attached when it's not done that way. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't try to justify myself anymore or explain myself. I have done that my whole life, and I'm not going to be that person anymore. I know who I am. I know what I'm about. I know where I've been. I know what I do. Faults and all, I stand in integrity, and I am not reckless, and I am not a danger in any way. So anymore, I look back even 2 years ago, sick with Morgellons. I've been pretty okay. My hair's growing back. I mean, go back to 2019 and 2020, and I was bald, like to the scalp bald, and lesions, all fibers, and and going shelter to shelter, then to a different state, then being away from my grandchildren, and all this chaos in the world going on, and not really getting to see or spend time with my sons here. It's a lot to bear. So I do my best every single day to do my best. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So with that being said, I took advantage last night, and I just plowed through. I worked on some writings, which I'm going to read here in a second. And then I made a list of different areas of corruption in the world that I wanted to focus on. And that's what's going on as far as the two-way mirror thing. And now that CoronaCon is going on 3 years, this pandemic, everything has become more and more virtual. People are working from home rather than working in offices. the more and more people that rise up against the mandates, the vaccine mandates, and quit their jobs and walk away from corporate industry, which, way to go, bravo, well done. More and more people are going to be at home and out of work for different reasons. We'll get into that in a little bit, but so doctor's appointments are done online virtually, and I'm sorry, I just hear something in the distance. It sounds weird. Anyways, so it's all I can do anymore with no home, no money, no anything. Constant interruptions, or somebody around, or never just having that solace. And not even solace. I just need a space that is conducive to my work and research and my art. That's it. I need my kids in my life, and it's a wrap. I have everything I need at that point. However, I can't get those basic things here in 2021 in the United States of America, the richest country in the world. So I contacted another shelter agency which only accepts men, homeless men in this county. She told me she didn't have anything that she could refer me to except another place that was in a different city or town. And I'm like, my kids live here. I'm not leaving them again. If I have to go put a tarp up, find a tarp somewhere and sleep out here, that's what I'll do. I'm not leaving my kids. And I'm not going to be sardine crammed into another shelter, living by their rules of be in by 8 o'clock and lights out at this time. And my life does not work that way. When inspiration calls, it calls. It could be 4 p.m., 2 a.m., in the middle of the night. Who knows? If something spiritual is going on and I'm called to duty, let's say, metaphysically, I can't pre-plan these things. And then there's meditation and yoga and having a private space to do that. I can't even work out or have a quiet moment to even meditate because there's people and noise, and I'm just at a loss anymore. I've been praying for a miracle, and then I will get to this. On that note, I decided to pull a rune yesterday, and I got, let me see, I don't know if you could see it. It's Jera. Let me see. I don't know if you could see it. There. And it represents harmony, time, divine male, divine female union, transition of a finished affair to a new one, and it's used to achieve changes leading to happiness, harmony, and balance. And there's a note that says that you will be compensated for all the difficulties you've endured. And I'm like, yes, maybe it's justice time. Then I was getting all kinds of synchronicities, as I usually do. And the first one I got was 1222, 1222, which signifies new changes, career access, leadership. I was guided with that number to step out of my comfort zone and take on